Hey folks, thanks for tuning into the channel. I'm about to start my first ever commission bowl. So the first thing out of the customer's mouth was grain. So I went over in the wood pile and found a big old hunk of Catalpa that my neighbor gave me. And as you can see, it's all business on the front and a party on the back. I won't give out the name because he may or may not want to put out a video. Just saying. So I'm going to try to get this piece carved up a little bit and get it on the lathe and see what happens. Stay tuned. Alright, so my buddy wanted a bowl, and I can get 16 inches inboard, and this came out a little over that. So for the first time I'm going to run this thing outboard. I got it on my collar here, screwed directly onto the shaft. I got 4 good long cabinet hanging screws in it. It runs pretty smooth. I got this hunk of plywood on there just for stabilization, and I'm going to get this knocked down to the size where I can swing it inboard and then go regular. It's running pretty smooth. I'm going to start from this side and work the back or the bottom. That's all I'm worried about right now, just to get it balanced up so I can swing it inboard. Let me get you on the tripod. I sure hope this picks up in the camera. I just shear scraped this a little bit, and if you can see the figure in this wood, it is just crazy. All kinds of rays, shiny spots. It's going to look awesome when it's sanded. This is why you have to buy the heavy-duty bowl gouge to do this kind of work. Listen to the beating it's taking. I'm not really making a heavy cut. This is probably quite a normal gouge. And I wonder why my shoulder hurts when I'm done turning. I'm going to apply shellac to this piece. It's a little bit more clear than the polyurethane. The polyurethane will give some wood a little bit darker tint. I'm trying to keep all the natural colors, and it's also faster drying, so I'm hoping to get this done today. I really hope the camera is catching the iridescence of this piece. It is just amazing. What a great wood. I have to try to talk the neighbor into cutting some more trees down. He's got a couple more in his yard. I have this sanded down to 220. Personally, I think you get any finer than that, it closes off the pores so much that the finish doesn't have a chance to soak in. Personal opinion. But oh my, this thing is just pearlescent and beautiful. I mean, even the bottom. Also, the shellac will take a buff. I think it will buff up a little better than the polyurethane. Polyurethane, when you get it hot or warm, it actually starts to melt. So, boy, I hope that's catching it. I don't know. But it's just reflecting the light like crazy. Let me get you over there. There you go. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Mother Nature. Yeah, every angle looks different, kind of like a diamond. Alright, I'm going to let this dry and flip it around and I'll turn you back on. Ciao. Well, this piece is going to stay at the house. Reason being, the person that wanted the bowl made wanted it utilitarian, and as you can see, I got her just a little thin. It's kind of in the bottom. This Catalpa is kind of soft grain, so it got kind of flexible when I got to the bottom. I actually had to hold my hand behind it when I was sanding it. So this will go on a shelf as a purely artsy-fartsy piece, because I have a feeling if you threw your keys into this bowl, it'd break. We'll see what happens when the finish dries and I get it off the lathe and stuff, but I have a feeling this one's going to stay at the house. But I got a big pile of wood out there. I'll find another piece. But still, you can't argue with the grain in this thing. It is absolutely beautiful. The iridescent. Just crazy. But this will go on the shelf as one of my lessons about different woods and what have you. I'll try to get this, look how flexible that is. Woo! I'll get a lot of coats of shellac on this thing and just see how shiny I could get it. If I had some epoxy, I'd actually coat it with epoxy. Might even strengthen it up some. But I'll get as many coats on there as I can and see how pretty I can make it. I'll put up a couple of pictures, see if I can get the light reflecting off these just right for the camera. And back to the drawing board, I guess. Play nice, everybody.